Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to check out Creative Flow from Arvon Brewing Company. Double Rye NE style IPA. From the side of the can, oh geez. Yeah, Double Rye New England style IPA. Galaxy and Falconer's Flight hops are what's used on this. April 14th, 22 is when this was canned. So let's go ahead. April, May, June. We're 4 months. Just over 4 months. If I can get this thing open. So depending on how you like them, I would say 3 to 4 months. Jeez. For a New England is probably about right. I like rye. I do like rye, rye bourbon, rye whiskey, rye IPAs. I do like rye in my beers. Off-white colored head, a little orangish color coming up, pretty much all small bubbles. From that pour, a finger and a half of head. Now, I have brewed with rye, and I almost want to say, because as far as your, let's say, main grains that you're using, like a two-row, a rye grain is darker, and I almost want to say, I believe if you used rye in a New England IPA, this is what you would get. You guys are seeing it a little bit more milky yellow than what I am back here. It has like a dingy, dirty yellow tint to it. But yeah, I would say if you're putting rye in a double New England IPA, that's probably what you're getting. Now, most New England IPAs are going to be fruity or they're going to be citrus. How's that rye going to mix with fruitiness? With, I think, like orange citrus, I don't think it's going to be bad. But we're going to see if we're going fruit or if we're going citrus here. Okay, let's smell. I want to say it has that tropical fruit, like generic tropical fruit, a little yeast, maybe a little bubble gum in there. Mango. I'm guessing rye is going to bring a little spice. I'm not smelling it. I don't think. I'm going to go with no. I think that tropical fruit, that little juicy tropical fruit, mango is probably covering it up. A little bubble gum, a little yeast in there is all covering that rye up, at least for the smell. Let's go ahead and taste. Ooh, okay. Definitely rye. You get that spice, that zing, almost like that grapefruit, humongous rind bitterness in the back, and it stays. I wasn't ready for that. But mango, generic tropical fruit in the aftertaste, even when my palate's warming up, it seems like that tropical fruit is trying to fight through that rye, but the bitterness, I would say rind bitterness, big rind bitterness does stay around. I'm going to try and pour more in here. I think, at least for what's in the glass, what I'm tasting, what did I say the ABV was? 8.7? I must not have said that. The body is thinner. Again, I don't have all the beer in the glass, but it feels like a thinner bodied beer. That's better. You better like rye. It's like that combination of that rye spice, then a bigger bitterness than what most people are probably used to or liking in their New England IPAs, double New England IPAs. But yeah, it's almost like you get that rye spice. You do get some tropical fruit, a little sweetness, but then that like grapefruit rind bitterness just kicks in and takes over everything. I wonder, I bet you, I would think overall scores on this are going to be low. Um, I don't know how many people like New England IPAs, double New England IPAs with that much bitterness, and then you add that rye spice flavor on top of that. I think it's going to be too much for most people. I do like it. I would go 4.25 out of 5. But again, I am a rye fan. I drink more rye bourbon than I do regular bourbon. And there's not that many rye IPAs, rye whatever, stouts, porters, whatever you want to say, at least here in Michigan. So I don't drink a lot of rye beers unless I make them. But that's a lot. And especially that bitterness in the aftertaste, it's still there. It is calming down a little bit, but yeah, you better like rye if you pick this one up. Let's check Untapped. 7 of my friends have checked it in. 4.39. A little, almost 700 people have tried this. 4.18. I am surprised by that. Style guidelines: rye, hoppy, smooth, bitter, fruity. I would agree with most of those. I don't know about hoppy, but that's just me. Let's see what people are saying. No Jinx gave it a 4.5. Spice, fruity, and delicious. Yeah, Greg gave it a 4.5 also. 4.25. Awesome double rye New England IPA. Yeah, this is a good one. I do like it. Obviously, 4.25. Again, though, if you don't like rye, I would pass. Or if you like a little rye, watch out. So if you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, cheers.